guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we're back here with Rerez, and today's video is Project Strange Games. No idea what to expect. It's a new project. So let's see where Shane and we're going with this first episode, and let's just see what's up. I'm curious now. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's go see what they got for us tonight.
Look at the road, man. Look at the road.
FMV
You're
game?
driving. I can't save.
Hi, Shane.
I can't save.
Boy.
I'm sorry, you made a total ass of yourself.
Oh
Wow.
no! What?
Wait,
I don't want to go in there.
Do I have to?
What is this?
I don't know. You tell me,
I wanna
man.
die.
Yeesh, that bad?
Subject
Here we go.
SG-TAC-96X,
Okay.
the civilian-titled gaming software Don't Quit Your Day Job, first identified
What's
in
this comedy game?
1996. Preliminary examination revealed the subject to be a Windows interactive program designed to showcase a variety of comedic actors and their comedy in air quotes. The user of the software utilizes basic point-and-click controls to interact with a digital environment with the apparent goal of selecting one of two prepared comedians and getting them a spot on a fictional late-night television show. Interaction with non-player characters has the potential to lead to psychological damage to the user, and the subject's initial testing ended abruptly following contact with demonic energies unmeasurable with current equipment.
What is going on? What the heck is wrong?
This is starting to feel like SCP.
Following the previous failure,
hi,
the
Shane.
SGD has authorized the use of an outside tester. This individual, codenamed Shane, was referred to us due to his extensive experience within our sister group, the BGD. His personnel file specifies that he has on multiple occasions been willing, if not strangely excited, to endure a variety of psychological attacks from various subjects, doing so with a
You'd be
described
surprised.
unsettling grin. He has been assigned one operator to monitor and assist when necessary, and said operator has been granted our full files on the subject, including various
boy.
paths to completion. The experiment ends when either the subject's main goal has been completed, i.e. viewing of the game's credits, or when the tester is no longer able to continue. This is Operator 1 submitting this video as a
boy,
summarized
here we go.
report of the experiment for the SGD in order to see if our subject shall remain classified as a strange game.
Okay, operator. What game are we playing today?
Today we are playing Don't Quit Your Day Job.
I don't think I know that game. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Go on. Phillips.
Philips Media. Oh, good. You know
Yeah.
what? I think this might be a CDI game.
Yeah.
Didn't they do the
Has to
CDI?
be.
They did not. Well, they did the CDI, but this game was not released for the CDI.
Was it not?
No.
Really?
Quit your day job. Quit your day job. Quit your day job.
What if we all?
Quit, resume, new game. Okay, so obviously we're going to do new game.
Hey,
Here we go.
what are you doing here tonight? I was just thinking about you. How you doing, huh?
I'm doing great.
A little worried.
Fantastic.
Great. Man, it is good to see you. What was your name again? Oh, yeah,
Rude.
sure. You're new on the show, right?
Oh, did you hear that? There was a little murmur. I can't take that seriously.
Where's the Sims?
I don't like that.
There's a limo downstairs waiting for you. Get down to the Improv and find us a hot new comic for Johnny's next show. Now, there are pictures and resumes in the car. Look them over and find the right comic, because if you don't, we're all dead meat, huh?
All right, so clearly
finding a comedian
this is
for the
some
next
kind
show.
of comedian type of game where you're like dealing with comedians. I thought you were gonna be a comedian, but
Yeah, I thought that too.
operator, tell me if I'm wrong. It sounds like we're actually a talent
The
scout.
recruiter.
No, you are not wrong.
Why would
Why make
anyone
this?
want to play a game being a talent scout? That's like not the fun part of comedy. You want to be the comedian. You don't want to be the person that manages the
listens to it.
comedian. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a weird thing. Okay. Let's see what this game has going for it. Okay, so there's a
Wait, we got a
payphone
phone?
in the back
In the
of this
limo?
vehicle. Like a
How's
straight
that
up
even work?
payphone, which is not how payphones work. Like, I think they still had cell phones back then, right?
Hi,
Hello.
this is Bud Friedman. I got your call about the free passes for tonight. You can pay just like everybody else.
Don't know what that was about.
So Bud Friedman knew my payphone number in my car. All right, let's see. We have a cassette tape player.
Tape? What?
Sound monkey.
Did the buttons do anything?
Good evening, 007, 06, 03, 04189B. Sorry about the long name, but as you've probably realized, you're not the first person to attempt this nearly impossible mission. In the seat in front of you is information for possible candidates for the job. Study carefully, then pick one to investigate. Should the comic you choose self-destruct on national television, the producer will disavow any knowledge of your employment.
Yikes.
This tape will now make a rude noise.
Rude noise. Really?
Well,
Really?
that was the saddest Mission Impossible thing I've ever heard. Okay, so
So these
Shirley
dossiers.
Felker
Shirley
and
Felker and
Dolan de la Torre. Who should we go with? Operator?
Well, we should probably look at both of them. So start with, well, whoever.
All right, let's do Shirley.
Or that's Dolan.
I click Shirley.
Yo, Dolan de la Torre here. I can't tell you my real name because I'm in the witness protection program. I fingered somebody in the mob, and her husband caught me. I'm from Little Italy, New York City. If you've never been there, it's just like the real Italy, except for the huge tap dancing rats. I mean, you can help me with my career, and I can help you help me.
Okay. Well, I wanted to pick Shirley. I think what we're going to have to put on the screen, operator, is something somewhere for a laugh counter. Since this is supposed to be a comedy game, we have to see if the game can actually make me laugh. Because if it can't do that,
yeah, bad game.
That's funny. All right, so let's try Shirley this time.
There we go.
Hi, I'm Shirley Felker. Felker from the Hebrew to Felk, as in she felt the way to the top. Unfortunately, I'm still at the bottom. And I'm kind of an intellectual. You know, like the other day, I looked at the word neurotic in the dictionary, and it said an emotionally unstable person. Then I looked at the word erotic, and it said arousing sexual desire. So now I know I'm a neuroerotic because I arouse sexual desire in emotionally unstable persons.
Because of how bad the video quality is in the shadows, it looks like she has a big mustache. Do you see what I'm seeing, operator?
I am.
So basically what I'm saying is I'm desperate. Help me get on tonight and I'll sleep with you. I won't felk you, but I'll sleep in the exact same room.
Okay, so we have two comics that we can pick from. Neither of them are funny. So I really don't know what to do right now. I guess there's no option to select them, but now I guess we can see what we have. Let's check our briefcase. Can't read that, it's upside down.
Johnny K. Productions.
Johnny K. Productions.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So clearly Johnny is supposed to be a reference to
Carson.
Right? I have to assume that's what they're talking about, like the one of the most popular night show hosts of all time.
Is it date book? Oh.
All they're saying here is, you're a talent scout, choose between these two comedians, and basically that's what we got to do. So, all right, fine. Oh.
And there goes.
I hit the escape button on the keyboard. Escape just quits the game completely. Something I need to be aware of. Escape leaves the game. So for safety, we're going to save. What?
Wait, nothing saved yet? What?
There is nothing to save yet.
You haven't started? Get with it.
Get with it? Why give me the option to save if you're not going to let me save? That is weird. I've never seen a game do that before. No, you haven't done enough yet. You're going to have to do something before you can save. I went through the intro. I listened to a bunch of people do comedic jokes that weren't funny. Let me save. Okay. Date book. Okay,
I gotta admit, like, the fact that the save button just told it, hey, you're not even started yet, get on with it! Jeez. What the hell? That's a new one. So, before we go to see who is going to be the first one, who do you guys think he's going to choose? Dolan or Shane? Or Shayna? I don't know. I'm just kind of curious to see where this goes, so let's just get back to it.
Things to do. Number 1, wash dog.
Wash the dog.
Number 2, make babies. Number 3, chew gum. Number 4, get dressed. So, on Friday, June 30th, my character apparently is going to wash their dog naked, make babies naked, that makes sense, chew gum naked, and then get dressed, and then that's their day. They got nothing else. Once they got dressed, day's over. So we've clicked everything around here. All right, let's hit this switch, see what happens.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. So you're the new talent scout for the Johnny K show. You sure you want to do this? You seem like such a nice person.
Hey, watch the
It's not
road!
really,
Okay. I thought we were parked somewhere, but I guess he's actually driving and he keeps looking back. Look at the road,
Oh,
man.
dude!
Look at the
I'm
road!
about to die!
You're driving!
Well, if you're determined, I mean, I'll take you. We'll go over to the Improv, because that's where all the talent is. You sure? Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. Are we at the Improv now?
All right, so listen. We both know you already know how to play the game. Doesn't mean you can just click by me. I got feelings, you know. Besides, I could use the screen time. Come on, help me out. Listen, check this out. There's a priest, a rabbi, and... Yeah, it's an old joke. No, I didn't write it. As soon as you click me off, I dissolve into cyberspace. Are you happy? Does that make you powerful? Does that make you feel like a really big person? Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead, click me off. I don't care. I got 1 mega RAM at home, you know. Don't think I can't do this by myself. I don't need you, and I don't need anybody. I'm my own person. Mom?
He talked about 1 mega RAM. I am so confused as to what that was.
What is going on here? Is this like a software game now?
Are the characters aware that they are in a video game world? Because that's not
I don't know.
what
That's
everyone
where
else
this is
led me
going.
to believe up until this point. Maybe that was a secret. Maybe we weren't actually supposed to see that. Okay, so straight up, both of these comedians aren't very funny. Now, here's the problem. I don't know if they're real comedians or if they're actors. Operator, do you know if these are actually real comedians?
They are real comedians. They do not have these names. They're real people. They are real comedians. They are acting terrible. Possibly.
So that's so terrible. If the chances of these comedians being actually funny was a thing, they've removed their agency by giving them fake names and then giving them what I assume is scripted, bad on purpose comedy. That's not good. Okay.
To further clarify and attempt to figure out what exactly is going on here, Don't Quit Your Day Job splits its cast into 3 parts. First, real comedians not playing a character. These are littered around the game with short to overly long recorded comedy sketches that are able to be viewed. Second, comedians and people who are playing themselves. The Improv Comedy Club is a real comedy club that exists in Los Angeles, California, and its co-owners, Bud Freeman and Mark Lanau, make appearances in the game as themselves, while also clearly acting. Lastly, however, are the comedians who are playing fictional characters rather than themselves. It's hard to say what role any comedian featured in this game had when it came to their own lines of dialogue. Our duo protagonists of Dolan and Shirley are played by comedians Bruce Fine and Claudia Lanau. Claudia is listed as one of the game's writers alongside John Bonney and Ron Richards, so presumably she had a hand in her own lines, but the same can probably not be said for the rest of the main cast. Either way, we have yet to feature here the majority of that dialogue, as it is now up to our tester to make a choice and begin interacting with the game's NPCs, where one wrong move will send our tester in a very strange direction.
Over here. Okay. We're at the Improv. Don't forget to make your choice. Dolan De La Torre, comic doorman, or Shirley
Doorman
Felker,
or the waitress?
comic waitress. I am gonna go with Dolan De La Torre first. I think that makes the most sense here, because they mentioned that we have to get into the show somehow, and he's the doorman, so I think he's gonna help us, but we'll figure it out.
Hey, you finally got here. It's your first night in the business, huh? Thought so. You're the boss, or the boss's lackey. Go inside, look around.
Dolan, get back to work.
Later.
One of the things I'm already noticing about this game that is very, very, very important to understand how they made these games, you got a bunch of like 2D images in the background. These are flat images. They're probably rendered on a computer or something at the time period. But every so often when somebody shows up, they kind of cut out a block, and then they have like the background still there, and then the like actors show up. So anytime we're playing this game, if there's something that's going to be interactive, you should see it basically turn into like a small little box that somebody pops out from, or they can only interact with that certain area of the screen. So that's like a very common thing to see from this time period. So this is probably going to help us with figuring out what we can actually interact with as we play. I assume, but we'll see as we go. I love that the save and quit option are directly beside each other. If you accidentally hit quit, okay, thankfully it gives you a warning. Did you save your game? I don't want to. Okay, let me save it. I did. Wait, how do I get out of this?
Okay, let me save it.
No, what if I don't want to quit? What does it, okay, hold on. Let's say I clicked quit, but I accidentally clicked it. What do I do here?
Probably hit okay, let me save it. And if you're lucky, it'll just bring you back to the pencils. There you go.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Jeez. So
wait, what do you mean
the
if you're
entire
lucky?
Improv, I guess, I've never been to the Improv. It's a real place. I assume it is. I've never seen one of these places before, but you got like a bar set up, a restaurant set up. I like just this random lady just staring at you. And it's like, I think traditionally what you should be doing here is not having a character just staring at you, because it makes you feel like they're looking at you, the player, so you should be able to interact with them.
My soul.
But I can't. They should always be looking away somewhere and doing something else. I also don't think you should have them drinking, because it just looks like they're frozen. Like everybody here looks frozen and not actually interacting with anybody, except for these two people here. Maybe they're just doing stuff. Okay, there's somebody here I can talk to.
That's Angela Anders, combination big-time agent and human Molotov cocktail. I almost tried the casting couch approach with her myself, but she's not really my type, you know? You want to know my type? Twins, baby. Or any two triplets, I'm not fussy. So what do you say I take you over there? Just give me time to put on my testicle cup.
Oh my God, he's not funny.
Drooling.
Dolan.
Pardon?
I'm Dolan. You're drooling.
Whatever.
No, I'm talking about doing a spot in the showroom.
I got a spot you can do. My G-spot.
Gee, I wish I could, Angela, but I can't. You know, Bud doesn't like it when comics do 2 spots in one night.
Oh, yeah? Well, then get lost!
Oh my God.
Wait, what the?
What?
What just that?
What's happening?
What the hell?
What's happening?
Ah!
What?
Blue blazes?
What?
We could just get tossed out? Wait, what?
Welcome to Hell's Basement.
What is this?
I don't know what happened. There was no options. There was no
interaction. There was like nothing.
Or choices with her at all. I clicked her. They had a conversation. She.
All of a sudden, we're just down here.
Now we're here. Okay.
The door, I guess. So.
Oh.
Do we want to go in there?
Oh no! What? I don't want to go in there.
what is going on? What the heck?
Is that the Wizard of Oz?
I don't know.
Wow, what happened to you? No, let me guess. You met Angela. Boy, it looks like she gave you a good one. Let me give you some advice. Stay away from Angela, because she could be one nasty bitch.
From
what?
the information I have, you can do a lot of things in this game. You can talk to a lot of people. But if the game thinks you're going the wrong way, this is where you come.
But what did I do that was wrong?
As he said, you talk to Angela.
So just talking to okay.
Someone can result in this?
No, you can't do that. If it's a point-and-click interactive game where you're supposed to point and click at things, if you point and click on something that's just a random person, it can't turn into this. That doesn't make any sense. How was I supposed to know in the game of discovering things that discovering that thing is wrong? That's insane. And if it is going to be bad, shouldn't it give you like a warning or an option, like to say, do you really want to talk to Angela? She looks like she's drunk. And what did she do? Did she punch me? Is that what the game is trying to tell me? Or is it just literally like, oh,
welcome to hell.
You clicked on her and she's bad, so Go to hell. Okay.
The huh? Curse of the CD-ROM hallway.
The curse of the CD-ROM hallways.
What?
And then it farts at you.
This looks like Tim Burton designed this hallway.
What is going on here? Wait, a people?
You suck. Me too. Call 555 suck.
Suck?
What? Okay. Yeah, okay. This is actually funny. So if you look at all these, all this like graffiti on the wall here, it's supposed to look like somebody carved it in. This doesn't. Who carves cursive? Nobody carves cursive. Nobody would do that. So what this is somebody was using a mouse and drawing it. Obviously, right? This looks like somebody drew it on MS Paint. So it doesn't look like actual real graffiti. I know this sounds almost stupid, but bear with me for a sec. Have you ever seen white marker on a wall? Nobody carries around white markers. You carry around black markers or blue markers or red or pens or something like that. This doesn't look real on multiple fronts.
It could be chalk.
It could be chalk, but who carries around chalk?
Could be.
Right? Like a marker, a pen maybe, but you don't carry around chalk. So let's do 555 suck.
A vacuum? Hey. What?
Do you get it? The
I get it. Vacuum sucks.
Went to go use the phone booth.
It sucks.
Okay, let's leave.
Hey, now what?
How do I leave? Can I not leave? I think I have to call one of these numbers. There doesn't seem to be a way to leave this booth.
Wait, for a good time?
Is there a number in your briefcase?
Make sure to talk to Bud Friedman. So maybe I have to call Bud Friedman. 555-2583.
Wait, what?
Thank you for calling the world-famous Improv and our restaurant, Hell's Kitchen. For our nightly show lineup, please press 4.
Okay.
You're out.
Okay. That was a really bad mini game or whatever. So we were in hell. We escaped hell. I'm saving because I don't want to do that again.
Unfortunately for our tester, that will not be the last time he experiences the hell of this game, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Even now, the path to the ending is still unclear. We've confirmed up to this point that we need to speak to people at the improv to progress, but speaking to the wrong person will send you to hell. So logically, to avoid hell, a player will just need to speak to the right people. Though it's still unfortunate that even if you were to select the correct path, that does not necessarily mean that the experience itself gets any better.
Okay, Bud Friedman, club's founder. Let's go find Bud Friedman.
There's a shoe icon, and then there's the clackety teeth icons.
Yeah. So does shoe mean I can move over there?
Yeah,
yes,
looks
it
like
does.
it.
All right. Well, that guy does not look happy to be looking at me at all. You know what the problem is? I don't know what these people are supposed to look like or where they're supposed to be. So as far as I'm concerned, like this person at the bar here could be Bud Friedman, but I don't know. And if I choose wrong, I go back to hell, I assume. Hey, look, I can talk to the elevator.
Wait, what? I'm not happy to see you.
No, I'm not
That's
happy
a newspaper
to see you. That's a newspaper in my pants. What?
I guess you can't use the elevator.
But wouldn't they just not put anything there? Instead, they have...
Some kind of Baldi's Basics guy?
Like a wood character.
Yeah, pretty much. What the heck?
Strange.
You can talk to the chef.
Is that the chef?
Either he's in the kitchen back there, or that is for the bartender there at the bar.
Dolan, what's up, man? Dormant to the stars? So tell me, D, what's it like, man, having a job, you know, where at any minute you could be replaced with a wedge of rubber?
Up yours.
Anybody can do your act.
Hey, my girlfriend told me to kiss the way it smells, so I drove her to Jersey.
Hey, that's not what I do.
Hey, it don't matter what you do, brother. I got you beat anyway.
What did you do now, Tyler?
What did I do? Nothing. You know, I just stole Bud's personality, that's all.
Bud has a personality?
Yeah, Bud had a personality, and it looked something like this. Out of the aisles, please. Out of the aisles, please.
You stole his monocle?
Shh. You shut up, man. If he finds out I took it, I won't have a job, much less a spot. All right, because we're best friends. I hid it over by Gupta's kitchen, but don't tell anybody, okay? I do not want anything screwing on my chances of getting my first spot in the showroom.
What was that?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm trying to work here. Hey, man, nice meeting you.
Do you believe the ego on that guy? He makes Rush Limbaugh look like Gandhi.
How short is he?
Gupta must be cooking something good in the kitchen. Let's go.
Okay. So,
drink?
do I drink that?
Guess so.
Or just add it to the briefcase?
Oh, I get an inventory.
Oh, it's
right.
inventory. Okay. Wait, does
So
it bring
I
us
guess
back
that's
to the
not the entrance
bartender?
into the kitchen. I guess that's the bar.
Might have to find another way in.
I do like that there's a character in the game who also thinks that Dolan's comedy act isn't very good.
Yeah,
But
no
then
kidding.
why would I want to be their talent scout or their talent agent? Or scout? I'm a talent scout. So why am I working for him? Right? Talent agents are the ones that work for the comedians, not the talent scouts.
Yeah, the heck?
Gupta, I want you to meet someone.
Oh, my. It gives me great pleasure to meet you.
Why is the camera
boy.
so low?
I'm sorry, but I cannot talk to you right now. Someone has stolen the dart from my wife's forehead.
But what? Again?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Here we go again.
I don't like...
Can we skip this?
Someone has stolen the dot from my wife's forehead?
What?
What kind of joke is that? It's... Okay, visually that was positioned weird. I didn't do anything wrong because I did exactly what they told me I should do, which is talk to Gupta, and then I'm back in hell.
Was that not Gupta?
What did I do that was wrong? The game literally told me what I should be doing, and I did, or at least tried to do the thing, and then it just screwed up.
What happened?
Oh man, okay. Do
Here
have
we
a
go
life
again.
System? Oh, we'll have to hear this guy talk again.
Whoa, I remember Gupta when he first came here. He would speak in nothing but his native tongue, Hindi. I said, Gupta, you're in America. Speak Spanish!
Who's that supposed to be?
I think that's Mark Ludlow.
Mark who?
Mark Ludlow is locked up in the basement in a sex dungeon.
Son of the curse?
The curse of the CD-ROM hallways. So it's counting how many times I come down here at least. Okay. So I'm going to assume I can't just go back and do the exact same thing I did last time, right?
Probably not. There are doors.
Try this door.
Gracious. Oh.
Gratuitous
Do I even want to say that?
Gratuitous sex room.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just gonna stop? It's just...
Are we done yet?
No?
Huh?
Okay.
What's going on?
Hi. Come on in.
The
light switch is over here.
I think if I had played this way back when, I wouldn't have been listening to it with headphones, and now that's all I hear inside my brain is just that.
For the sake of our younger scientists who may be watching this for educational purposes, let's skip ahead. Just know that in order to get out of hell in this particular instance, our tester had to click around in a black room for a few minutes with not so great audio being pumped through his headphones, until eventually we returned to the improv once more. Not that the improv itself is much of an improvement. Our tester next arrived on the second floor of this comedy club, only to be met with a series of portraits that contain the previously aforementioned comedy sketches, each with varying levels of quality.
No, I'm not really into phone sex, but to make her happy, I had the phone sex. And it was kind of cool until I got the receiver stuck in my butt.
Watching all of these sketches took up the next 45 minutes of the experiment, so to save you from sitting through all of that yourself, here are the highlights worthy of mention.
I think we need more of a challenge in life. There's something wrong with everything being so safe. Like, you go to Six Flags, it's dangerous but not enough. I like to bring things to Six Flags, like big bolts. The biggest you can buy, and then just drop them around. Watch people find it. Oh, shit! Where's this from, man?
Okay. That got me.
In the corner yelling out, my arm is caught!
There, they got me. One joke.
Casey.
Because,
good job.
You know, people that are afraid of dying at theme parks is somehow hilarious to me for some reason, and I don't know why.
There's always one.
My guess it's mostly because just seeing people just panic, be like, where did they go? Where did they go? Panic! I think those lines are about to collapse! At least that's what I think was going on, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think if someone should do that, just, it's still a little wonky. Think about it. Like, just, if you have to do that, that's just plain wrong. Anyway.
One weirdo on every bus.
Guy.
I couldn't find him.
Because he's the weirdo.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Get it?
I'm psychic.
So far, the only thing I've laughed at is the idea of rides killing people,
park?
or people fearing
Christ.
death at a ride. That's
might need a therapist, Shane.
A good thing from a bad thing, but that's reality.
Thus ends the highlights. Beyond this are some sets that weren't really worthy of mention in the grand scheme of things. Not good, but not the worst ever or anything. Then, of course, we reached the last sets to be showcased on this second floor landing, if you want to call them comedy sets anyways, as it might be more accurate to refer to them as a call for help and this was obviously recorded at 4:50 on a Friday, respectively.
Hi. You know, let me just get this out of the way right now. It's no secret I've had a small bout with mental illness. But I'm happy now. I'm happy, happy, happy. I hope I stay this happy, you know, because sometimes, I don't know, I get so gloomy. So gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. I'm afraid, I don't know, I might accidentally have to hurt someone. I'm afraid I'm going to be arrested for some crime I didn't commit, or maybe commit a crime in my sleep, or be framed for some terribly unpleasant crime.
Operator, is this an actual comedian?
Yes.
Chanting my name like I'm some sort of grand.
She's also an actress and has spent many years on General Hospital.
Really?
Operator?
Yes.
Is this early
I
days?
generally don't find her funny.
I mean, that just seems to be the norm with this game, isn't it?
So I'm a skinny. It's tough being a skinny. I used to wear 3 pairs of jeans on top of each other to try and help fill me out. It didn't work. It just made me the skinny kid who couldn't bend at the knees.
Is she not?
Oh my god, they even cut out the part where people were laughing to the last joke. It feels so unintentionally cringy. There's something about this that's just wrong.
I was about to fall
it's like
asleep
I'm at
there.
a mausoleum for comedy. Okay.
Like, literally, I was about to.
Last person.
Hey, if you're watching this game, you're probably single. I am too. I'm still looking for that one woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, you know.
I'm
Buy a little
forever
house, have a
alone.
couple of kids, settle down, get divorced, have a bitter child custody battle, end up in a small apartment paying alimony, hang out in singles bars, become an alcoholic, commit a petty crime, and spend my twilight years in a halfway house where everybody knows my name. When I was a stewardess, that was kind of an interesting evening. It's a little wild, though. We got back to our apartment. I felt like I was on a 747. Please extinguish all smoking materials before entering my bedroom. And once in the bedroom, make note of the outdoor exits in case of unexpected boyfriends. We ask that you remove all clothing before stepping into bed. And while in bed, please remain locked in an upright position.
I think this might be the worst set so far.
All other areas are strictly forbidden.
I actually heard the microphone get banged in that recording.
Yeah.
Like, they actually hit the microphone or touched the microphone while they were doing the recording, which just tells me, like...
Woof.
Record it again. What? Ugh.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I think what this represents is that they had so much disk space, they didn't know what to do with all of it. So instead of, like, focusing on making the game more fun, what they did was they used all that extra media space to put in these performances. But I gotta be honest, maybe I'm not very familiar with comedians in general, but I didn't know any of those people.
I mean,
and
I don't
maybe
know
they
if I
couldn't
would
get
do
comedians
improv,
everyone
but
would know,
I'm pretty sure I would do better than
maybe
that.
they should have just got
Sheesh.
one, maybe like one ringer that people would know and be like, hey, they got them. Maybe the other people would be good. But yeah, bunch of rough sets.
I feel like fall asleep too. Oh.
Oh, did you see the waitress?
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah. Who's that person in the back there?
I don't know.
Do I dare? Oh.
Oh,
did the audio cut?
Did. But he's wearing a mist shirt.
I know who that is. That's Joe Walsh from the Eagles. I remember seeing him on the Drew Carey show, and I only knew him from the Drew Carey show. I didn't know him from the Eagles.
Mute the audio because they were kind of worried that he didn't have like the intellectual.
He is wearing a mist shirt though. This sucks. The one person I know, and I can't hear them talk.
You didn't hear him?
Okay, so that's Richard Lewis. So real comedian. All right, that's Robert Townsend. He was Meteor Man. I remember watching Meteor Man a lot when I was a kid. I don't know who that is, but I of course I know Billy Crystal. That's Billy Crystal for sure. Operator, do you know who these other comedians are?
It's hard to tell who a caricature actually is unless you know.
True. Especially when you're seeing them at like an awkward angle and like digitized heavily for this. Oh, and that's I think Rich Little. Operator, could you do a search for Rich Little and tell me if that's Rich Little? He'll have a huge job. Or you know what? Maybe that's supposed to be Jay Leno. But I don't know Jay Leno if he ever did like a joke with Doritos. If that's a Dorito bag.
Rich Little doesn't seem to have a huge jaw to me. But that could be Leno.
Did Leno have like a joke with Doritos?
He did a commercial for Cool Ranch Doritos in the 80s.
Jay Leno did?
Jay Leno did.
Well, howdy. Let me guess. You've been waiting for Cool Ranch flavored Doritos, and I can't say I blame you. Creamy Cool Ranch seasoning.
I'm sorry. So, this is the best. I hope that the Improv actually has this character on the wall. So you're telling me that the only thing they could be like, well, we're going to immortalize a comedian up on this wall forever. What should we do? How about we put a bag of Doritos
bag
in
both
his
of them.
hand? Like, not the fact
the right
that
type. That's
he
the nacho
like
cheese, not
one
Cool
of the
Ranch.
icons of late shows.
Well, this predates that, considering
Does it?
we're hiring for the Johnny K show.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Is that the exit?
Whoa.
What the hell? You need connections to get in here.
Connections to get in here. I think there was that door back upstairs. I'm going to go take a look at that. This is just a nightmare of a game. Bud Friedman.
Oh, here we go.
Is Bud Friedman a real person?
Yes, he's also a producer of this game.
Okay, we're going to go look at his computer. Oh.
Hi. I know what you're saying. Another comedian from Calcutta. No. All my friends said, come on, Jerry, try some chocolate-covered cockroach. I said, no, thanks. Say, it's delicious. I said, okay. So I tried some chocolate-covered cockroach, right? But to me, it tastes like regular cockroach.
Wow. You know what the problem is when you're trying to be funny? If you're not funny and I don't know you're joking, then I don't know if what you're saying is supposed to be real or fake.
Oh, what the huh?
Is my character dead now?
What just happened?
Nope.
Hi. Do you want to check your hat? Oh, you don't have a hat. Do you want to buy a ticket? I had a friend once who got her nose done, and they made it so small that she ended up looking like a person with her nose that was too small for the rest of her head. And then I knew another person who got the fat sucked out of her butt, and they injected it back into her face. Talk about Beavis and Butthead.
What was that? What? Did you just... What? That was weird.
Was she on an elevator?
It's like...
I don't even know at this point. What?
Conversation over. Like just totally out of frame. That was so weird. Who would do that?
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay.
The laugh counter goes up by 1.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Because of how ridiculous it looked. I'm gonna talk to this guy here. Let's see what he's all about.
Ah, Abe Yoda, the world's oldest living anything. He's so old he fights dust.
Do you know who I was talking to?
Who?
I can't remember. That's why I'm asking. At my age, the memory's the second thing to go. Wait, I just remembered.
We're gonna end up in Hell's Basement again, aren't we? 3, 2, 1.
Comedy rule number 52. Never get help from a narcoleptic.
His shoulders cut off on the side of the block that the video would have been playing in.
Just a whoops.
Oh, we're going back to
Yeah,
hell.
there we go again. It called it.
Ugh.
Here we go again.
All right, let's...
Do we want to?
First one to the right.
Wait.
Warning, do
What?
not click on this door again.
Do it.
Damn it, I said don't touch the friggin' door. Okay.
I know where you live.
I know where you live.
What is happening? What?
So strange.
Not bad. Hey, let's take a look in the dining room, see if Jay or Jerry are here tonight.
Ah, Jay Leno or Jerry Seinfeld. Very relevant for the time period. Okay.
Bud says it's not
I'm gonna
them.
talk to that guy there. Let's see who this is.
Bud says he founded the Improv. But rumor has it he really won it from a priest in a game of strip bingo.
So is this Bud?
Maybe now's a good time to see him.
Could be.
Hey, Bud. How's my main
okay,
man?
that is Bud.
Who are you?
Dolan. I work for you.
I can't talk to you right now.
You too busy?
No, you're not busy enough. Now get back to work, or the next door you open will be at the unemployment office. And you, leave him alone.
Well, he's got his monocle. Wasn't that supposed to be hidden?
Supposed to be.
Okay, so here's
Did
my
we miss
problem so
something?
far. The game isn't giving us
Is it
proper
like resetting every time we go into the house
guidance or
basement?
rules or like some kind of explanation
That's
of
the
what
only
you
thing
should
I
be
could
doing
think
or
of,
how you
right?
should be doing it. It just seems to be really random in its execution.
To add to that, not only is it random, but as we've pointed out before, the subject is actively unhelpful in directing the player. Just before talking to Bud Freeman, Dolan specifically states that this would be a good time to talk to him.
Maybe now is a good time to see him.
Now, one hypothesis is that you can just chalk that up to Dolan being an idiot. But when the game regularly does not give you direction, when direction is finally given, it would be frustrating to any player to be led astray. Unless, of course, that was the plan all along, to trick the player into the basement in order to meet the demonic entities that lie within.
Son of the curse of the CD-ROM hallways.
Again?
All right.
What the?
It's a head.
Go ahead.
I think we found Satan.
What do they call the phone company in Mexico?
All right, so we have to move these around to form something. I don't know what that could possibly be.
What do they call the phone company in Mexico?
Yeah, this is...
telecom.
Did they give you any hint?
Do they call the phone company in Mexico?
Isn't it like
operator, how do you say telephone in Spanish?
Telefono.
I hope this is one of those things that when you hear it, it's going to make sense, but I don't feel like it's going to. I don't know Spanish, like even a little bit. What do they call the phone company in Mexico? What do they call the phone company in Mexico? Okay.
Right, rehearsed half.
So it's got to be a joke. What's operator? What's the in Spanish? Is it LE?
EL.
EL?
Well, EL is masculine, LA is feminine.
I don't know I don't know Spanish words, so this doesn't work for me. How is it that they didn't think anyone could possibly, like, there's a chance you don't know what this is. There's a very good chance.
Really?
I can't save? I can't save. I've never played a more frustrating game when it came to its save system. It doesn't seem like the saves work, and when you need to save, it doesn't tell you that you can save. This is so stupid. Okay,
Talk about a dick move.
I don't know the answer to this joke. It's a completely different language. The colors got all messed up now, so there's no hint at what it possibly could be. I gotta take out my phone and figure this out. This is nuts. This is so stupid. This is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to type in all these letters into some thing, and then, because clearly
the
it's
operator
not-
have a guide or I've been using a Spanish Scrabble finder. and I haven't found anything worthwhile. Okay, yeah, no, there is no word in Spanish that uses every single one of these letters.
Hold on, Bel Taco.
What do they call the phone company in Mexico?
Taco Bell?
Oh,
no.
right. Can't be
no,
that.
That's not the answer. No.
Has to be. There it is. Wow.
Oh. No. That was not funny.
Really?
I've drunk wine that spent less time in the cellar than you. Let's proceed, shall we?
That may be one of the most irritating, obvious things ever in the history of playing video games. I am so disappointed, not only with myself, but the fact that I'm so bad at Scrabble, I couldn't see that there. I'm depressed now. This game about comedy is making me depressed. I am so sunken down. Oh my god.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, at this point, I would have been like, can I be done? Just, like, sheesh. It's just messed up. I mean, seriously, you go the wrong way, you're going down to hell, and the game doesn't even tell you, like, okay, here's how you progress in the game. Like, even at this point, I feel like every time you fail, you gotta restart from the very beginning. Like, seriously. One end, we found the monocle there, but turns out Billy still has it. Like, seriously, I swear, every time we fail, we restart the level. You know? And it doesn't even say anything about it. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm just lost.
God. I want to die.
Having survived the Devil's Riddle, our tester takes a few minutes to recover. But of course, unbeknownst to him, he has yet to experience the last gasp of comedy from a desperate game. Toilet humor.
16 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. No job is complete without the paperwork, matey. Hi, sliver me buttocks. I wiped with the wrong hand. Damn that hook.
What the hell?
Did it, you mangy old bird. Now I'm gonna use you for a butt wipe.
What?
Okay.
I got nothing. What? Please tell me it just didn't tick.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I flushed the urinal, and now
we're down.
How does this make any sense? I don't know what the rules are to get you sent to hell. They don't explain anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know in my inventory I have a drink. That's it. This just...
Wait, is that...
Beneath the curse of the CD-ROM hallways. Ugh.
We skipped the entrance.
Thank God for that. Well, you know, even the game knows we didn't do anything wrong. So the game's like, well, you can't talk to him. You didn't do anything wrong. All right, let's try this door.
Shoot the heckler.
Is it going to be a first-person shooter now?
Ich habe so rotten den Fünft.
What the? Hitler?
You're hurting my mustache. Ich habe so rotten den Fünft.
What?
Get off the stage.
Well, let's go kill
the
Hitler.
Heckler? Yeah, what?
Let's kill Hitler.
You're hurting my mustache. It's a good thing I'm deaf.
What the?
Is that Beethoven now? Why would I want to shoot Beethoven?
What is going on now?
You are telling
Napoleon.
That's Napoleon.
It definitely is Napoleon.
A giant.
Oh.
And you're out.
Okay. I think I've explored everywhere I possibly can, and I think I've spoken to everybody I possibly can.
You did, but you need to talk to them in order.
Okay. So I have the drink, so I should give it to the alcoholic.
Turn that music down!
Turn that acting down.
Stupid song. Then I'll talk to Bud about letting you in, and Bud'll talk to Johnny about letting me in.
Who says there aren't any classy women around anymore, huh? Come on, let's go before a crowd gathers.
Okay.
Wait.
Book.
The improv way? French.
Oh, look, the ticket's starting to form. I guess we'll try
right.
Abe
I
Yoda.
Saw that, right?
I'm saying his name wrong, aren't I?
Okay, how can I get on tonight?
Easy. I just found out that the 10 o'clock comic here also has a 10 o'clock spot at the Lafiteria.
Ooh, does Bud know about this?
No, not yet. but the schedule's sitting up in his office, and when he sees it, if he does, there's going to be fireworks.
Okay. That Abe. Always good for a tip. Now all we gotta do is take care of Tyler, which is easier said than done.
There we are. That's the schedule he was talking about. So I think we're collecting things for reasons.
Hey, Gupta, what's cooking?
Hello, Doolin.
Is he just really short in general?
They keep cutting him. I'm actually wondering if this is trying to cover some bad recording. Because I don't think his video is actually matching up to his audio.
It's not.
Cigars should be eaten with fish. Babadum, baba.
While he's taking a curry powder, let's look for the monocle.
Yeah, for real. So there is definitely something wrong with that performance. So we know they actually have him on camera because we saw his performance.
He has one upstairs, yes.
Yeah, right? So that was uncut. But here, they just were awkwardly cutting him and badly, I'd argue, so that it just doesn't work. That is so weird. He was talking. Like, you could see his lips moving just underneath the nose. This is just lazy, but also really weird at the same time.
Did you just only have for one day and they just ran out of time?
Crafts, they're way too big, and it makes him look like a teeny little baby man. It's just, why do this? Okay, so we have Bud's monocle, which is weird because
he already had his monocle.
But Bud has his monocle, yeah.
Or maybe, like
now
I said,
we go to Bud.
Dolan, why aren't you at your post?
Can't you give me a spot in the showroom?
I could, but we're all booked up. No openings. And you know all about openings, Dolan, being a doorman and all.
I guess it doesn't matter where I go on. The improv showroom, or the Lafiteria. So long as I can audition for the town coordinator of the Johnny K show.
The host who always mentions the improv when one of our comics does the show? Why didn't you say so in the first place? If a spot opens up, Dolan's got it. Now, you see, I can be generous, Dolan, when it's in my interest. Now let's check the schedule.
Now's the time you can help me out. Use your influence.
So we give him the schedule?
I believe so.
Hey, Bud, my friend just showed me something you might want to take a look at.
What's this? Oh, great. Our 10 o'clock comic double booked herself and at the Lafiteria yet. I suppose she was planning to cancel a spot here to work there.
So, there's a spot open?
Yeah, but not for you. Sorry, Dolan, but, you know, I already promised Tyler you could have the next available Fallout spot. You know the rules.
Yeah. Rule number 9, a club owner's word is his bond.
I thought that was rule number 7.
No, rule number 7 is to always check your fly rule. Now the window of opportunity is open. All we have to do is push Tyler out of it. Let's go.
So, that's Tyler, right?
Because he did speak about having a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dumb. It's real dumb. I know where you have to go next, but I can't tell you why.
Is it somebody I have to talk to?
Well, yes, obviously you have to talk to a person, but I couldn't tell you the reason why you have to talk to this person next. It doesn't make sense, especially when the game just explicitly told you we need to talk to Tyler.
Okay, let's talk to her.
No, I don't think it's her.
I've been looking all over for you. You know, because I don't want to do that dirty, underhanded, dirty thing we were going to do. I want to turn over a new leaf. And if that works out, I'm going to turn over a new hedge. And maybe even a new lawn. Excuse me.
Tells me we're supposed to talk to the ticket lady. I don't know why.
Ew. Oh, great. Do something, and do it quick. The last thing I need is an agent with a conscience.
Well, I guess we give her the drink, right? Makes sense to me.
I'm sorry, you've made a total ass of yourself. Try again.
Monocle?
How would this benefit her at all?
Really? What? How does that help?
Bud's monocle. Where did this come from?
Tyler stole it as a goof.
Well, my new caring, new sober lifestyle is just gonna have to wait until I see the look on his face when Bud walks in and says, Tyler, for stealing my monocle, I hereby sentence you to a lifetime behind the bar and grant to Dolan your spot in the showroom. Shut up! I hate this new age crap. Anyway, you want to see my costume? I'll be right back. Hey, Schmuck, where's my seltzer? Terrific costume, isn't it? The only problem is, I can't seem to find my teeth that come with this costume. Now, if you excuse me,
That's your costume?
I gotta work on my delivery.
I don't know what just happened there. That was
me neither. Wait, is
very confusing.
That's it?
Okay, so we're good? We have a ticket now?
We did it! I mean, I did it. But you helped. A little.
Dolan, tonight's the night, pal.
Thanks for the spot, bud.
1 week later at the Improv.
Well, now that Dolan's on his way to fame, fortune, and tax problems, it's time to get down to more important matters like, what am I going to wear to Johnny's costume party?
That's it?
And the funny man all the way from New York City, please welcome Dolan Delatorre.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Dolan Delatorre. I'm from New York City, and I'm 5'1". That's right, I'm a short guy. A lot of advantages and disadvantages growing up 5'1". For instance, going to the school dances, all those other guys that were jealous. All I needed was one slow dance. I was a second base. But it backfires. I went to the amusement park, went out with this girl, nice date. We're walking over. She goes, honey, let's go on the roller coaster. Let's go on the roller coaster. I said, sure. I walk over and I saw the sign. You have to be this tall to go on this ride. But it all started with my childhood. That's what it was. I came home one day. I went up to my room.
He's not funny at all.
He saw what I was doing.
There has been no joke that has landed.
I said, Dad, I'm over here. Thanks very much, everybody. My name's Dolan Delatorre. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me, Johnny. Thank you very much.
Oh, it just automatically quits.
Oh, really? That wasn't you?
Oh, wow. I really don't think that was a good game. It doesn't give you good rules.
Yeah, no kidding. I couldn't
seems
even
to be
follow
very
it.
sloppy in its execution, and I think it's trying to rely on the comedy aspect, but because they didn't know how to make a good game, they were so kind of just random and all the comedy
acting was just like all over the place.
It's hilarious because I have to assume some of these people are very funny on their actual sets and maybe in real life, but in the game, it just doesn't come across.
Comedians,
it's
I think
just
they would have given more of a chance, you know?
But what brings it into the weird category is going to the basement and hell and having all those strange, bizarre sequences in the basement. That's what makes this a very weird game. That is by far one of the strangest FMV games I've played. That was weird.
Would you recommend it?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend anyone play it. The best part of the game is probably maybe listening to some of the sets. And you could probably find those actual performers performing on like YouTube or something in much longer, better sequences with an actual audience listening to them instead of this caged, weird performance.
Canned noise, like.
Ugh. Don't quit your day job, huh?
Literally.
Don't play this game.
Thus ends today's experiment. A brief look into the previously unobservable world of Don't Quit Your Day Job. A subject so horrifying that subjecting someone to it could be considered psychological warfare and a curse of demonic proportions. We would like to emphasize that no tester was measurably harmed throughout this experiment, as our testers are, of course, fully trained. They are able to combat things like unattentive drivers, demonic heads, and a slew of bad comedy bits seemingly taken from the sewers themselves. All of that to say, today's experiment has completed evaluation, and we hereby classify Don't Quit Your Day Job as a strange game.
Honestly, I'm just like, looking at that, I'm just like, what? Like, even with that, I'm just, I mean, at this point, I feel like I need a minute. Looking at this, just, like, I don't know what they were planning, but, and the fact that one of the actors was the writer, oh Lord, makes you wonder what would happen if we actually chose Sylvia. Think we'll have a better option? Probably not, but I mean, I'm not willing to test it, thank you very much. You guys are welcome to, so good luck. Well, till then, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.